do this one first. This is one of our students asking us how to put extra fields in the security. So basically we have a custom logon parameters and we're gonna add a Boolean field. And we're not gonna be able to log in if we don't have that Boolean field check. And with that custom logon parameter, we're gonna take or create a custom authentication standard that it will take that custom authentication. And then inside that, in the authenticate, we're gonna make sure that that custom logon parameter new property, it has to be true. If we run this, and let's give it a second. It's coming. You see that we have this mark this option to log in. And we had, and just to mention in Blazor, if we want to have the text on the right side, we have a, let's find it, a controller that actually customize that property editor and put the label position to the right, and we hide the text that that property has, just to make it look like this. So right now, if we try to log in without marking that, it will throw on a section that you need to mark that to log in. So this was the first example to be able that we have an extra, not secure at all, but an extra level of an extra parameter in the security system. Now, taking this example and improving on that, we will have then a more useful one. That is actually the whole goal. Now that we understand that we can create a custom parameter and create a custom authentication and make sure that ensures that that extra property have to be filled to log in, now we can put something like Google Captcha. And Google Captcha actually sends us back a response when we execute it. So we can use that the same way that we use that Boolean field to make sure that if there is not brute force attack in our side, that there is not, that if there is not that level of security that someone does the Captcha before logging in, you won't be able to log in. So let's give it a second. Almost there. And now we have a Captcha here. So now if we try to log in without the Captcha, we'll do the same thing. It will fail because it doesn't have the Captcha enabled. And now, well, now it failed before because we didn't have the user. So let's do it again. Complete the Captcha. And now if we click here, it will validate that we are actually a person, we're not a robot, and we will be able to log in. Now let's take a quick look at the code, and this will log in perfectly. And we can see it again, we have the JavaScript for the Google Captcha part, and we have our Razor component that basically just an ID with the Google Captcha. And then we have our 4 layers, and we're going to have a property editor and everything exactly as we saw the authentication standard provider with the custom authentication, with the custom logon parameters, and then we have a string Captcha, and that's what the Google Captcha returns, and then our property editor. And that's it. If we see these examples, what it proves is the possibilities that we have with XAF based on if we are in a list view or we're presenting a collection of data, we can create list editors. If we are doing it just for a property editors, or if we're doing things that are not tied to any other, we can use dashboard view or view items and go from there.